feel the energy in the air. I wish every single one of you watching on Fight could be here live.
This is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Mark and Jay, the boys, the Briscoe. And their opponents, tonight having their final ever match as a unit in the Dorton Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. On their farewell tour, they are WWE Hall of Famers, the team of Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, The Rock and Roll Express.
March 1983, the first time Morton and Gibson teamed.
Listen to that.
It was in another famous historic wrestling venue, the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee, where Robert and Ricky were formed. And now, all these years later, all the matchups here against the Russians, the Horsemen, Arn, Ole, Tully, Flair. Of course, who could forget the rivalry with the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette? It all was held in the hallowed halls of the Dorton Arena here in Raleigh.
Amen. Look, rock and roll knows we're not going to stand toe-to-toe with these guys, right? But you know, Ricky's got the crowd behind him. Robert's ready to back him up. Anything could happen in this.
Listen, Shane, I ran over the Briscoes' accomplishments. We got to do it with rock and roll as well. 10-time NWA World Tag Team Champions, 10 times in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, 4 in Memphis, 3 in Mid-South. Hall of Fame for WWE, NWA, and Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. I mean, you put these teams on a very short list. You can maybe throw in likes of the Dudleys, the Hardys, the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, as the most decorated tag team in big match situations in the history of our sport. That's how special it is to see these two teams in the same place at once.
Absolutely. Look, we could all talk about which is better on any given night. These guys, both teams, carry credentials out the wazoo, right? They've all been champions. They've all made the tours. They all know the way around that ring. This is going to be a classic.
I mean, even up into present day, in recent years, just here in BTW, we've seen the Rock and Roll Express face the powers of pain in this building. Ricky Morton in the deletion match against Matt Hardy, and the wildest matchup I ever called in my life, which wound up being Terry Funk's final matchup that weekend, as the Rock and Roll team with Terry to face Doug Gilbert, Brian Christopher, and Jerry the King Lawler. So Rock and Roll have been making memories from 1985 to now, with not a lot of gap in between.
Absolutely.
But this is a tough test. The Briscoes have beaten the Rock and Roll Express before, most notably at the Crockett Cup 2019. All-time, the Briscoes are 2-1 against Ricky and Robert. Does that give them an advantage?
Yes, it does. They know the game plan, right? Can they stay in front of it?
Jay Briscoe frustrated as he tried to get involved illegally. And there you see that trademark Rock and Roll Express double team.
Shades of Chief Jay Strongbow.
Well, we saw the momentum built earlier on tonight when Ricky's son Kerry retained the NWA Junior Heavyweight title. We'll see if Ricky can carry on that win streak. I'll check out from the outside, Jay Briscoe. Almost a collision with the brothers, and there's a collision. And Ricky Morton right back on top of things. Oh no, almost a miscue with the Rock and Roll.
Right away.
And Chicken thought he outsmarted the field, but he only outsmarted himself.
Yeah, look, Rock and Roll Express has been doing this for a long time. They're going to control the pace of this match so they don't cede to the Briscoes what they got. Years on them.
Jeez. Don't. The Briscoes have bad tempers, that's to say the least.
Yeah. Do we need security out here?
I hope not. And again, imagine saying you were the tag team that closed the book on Ricky and Robert in an arena that once upon a time, Shane, they were here every week, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it was. This was a Jim Crockett stop on the Loop every single week, and it was packed all the time.
Yeah, look, this ain't for any title tonight. This is legends versus legends, and I can tell you what the Briscoes want. They want seen as being on the top of that and not giving it up to the Rock and Roll Express.
The Briscoes are trying to turn this into a down and dirty fight, which is to their advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Smart move by Ricky and the official to not give in.
And look, Ricky's calm, cool, collected. He's been in battles like this for 40 years.
Shane, is it just me, or does Ricky Morton synonymous with the word timeless more than anybody in our sport today?
Amen. I mean, look at how the crowd's reacting. Look how he's still performing. Took the Canadian Destroyer, a year or two ago?
Yeah, I mean, Morton is still so nimble, so athletically inclined, and getting inside the head of Jay Briscoe as Mark sends Ricky Morton into Briscoe territory and goes to work. Jay Briscoe, one of, I believe, only 3 or 4 two-time Ring of Honor World Singles Champions in his career. Speaks to the dominance he shows. And the Briscoes are down and dirty. They grew up on the chicken farm in Sandy Fork. They're not couth. They're not tactical. They just want to get in there and mix it up.
You mean they don't wear Gucci?
Yeah, I don't think that's in their makeup. That's not in their style.
When you're as good as these guys are, you don't need a style.
Yeah, they've got their own style unto themselves.
Hell yes.
And Jay gonna punish Ricky Morton. And I think this is more than just about a victory for Jay and Mark. It's about making a statement. It's about dominating Ricky Morton. To use another sports term, the Briscoes aren't just looking to eke by with a win. They're looking for a blowout tonight.
Yeah, and they're looking to rob Rock and Roll of their legacy.
Yeah. The final time Ricky and Robert will stand together in this building. You'd love to see a triumph as Mark breaks out some of that, as he calls it, Shane, redneck kung fu.
Oh, yeah. Look at it. This is this literally is history in the making, and right now looks like the momentum's all the Briscoes' direction. Ricky's got to get up. Heart of a champion.
Yeah, and
look how far they are from Robert.
I've been ringside as the Briscoes have defeated some of the best teams and the sport has seen over the past 20 years, from Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli to Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards to Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I mean, you can list them all, just the entire rest of the broadcast if you wanted to.
And what I'm seeing, it looks like the Briscoes have taken a page from the Andersons. Cut that ring in half, keep your opponent on this side, you win.
Jay Briscoe firing away, but not a lot of fans counting along, as you may expect if the roles are reversed.
Ricky's sagging. He's sagging.
Well, he needs a tag, certainly. It's been a long time. Have we seen Robert legally in? Oh, wait a minute. Contact made inadvertently with the official. I don't think Jay realized where Morton's legs were, and now Mark takes the opportunity. And it's a Briscoe beatdown in Raleigh.
Relentless.
The Briscoes don't need a big opening. They just need to wait for that opening, and now they pounce. It is a Briscoe lawless environment.
They're a razor's edge from achieving the stealing and the robbing of Rock and Roll's legacy. They're this close.
Mark's got a chair.
And they know how to use them.
Yeah. And Ricky Morton's defenseless. Ricky Morton can't protect himself at all here. Oh, Mark just leveled Jay with a chair. Jay's head went through the chair. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Jay is hurt. Look at Ricky Morton. The flip pile driver to Mark Briscoe.
We got a pin.
Jay's stuck in the chair. Ricky's got Mark pinned, and he beat him. Ricky and Rob